Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mitchell. Hey, in today's video, I want to talk about how to level up in life, right? So this is going to be for the guy that really knows he can improve on his life, but he's trying to figure out like how to do it. Okay. First things first, I need to go ahead and tell you that your ego of doing something that you're not used to doing is going to get in your way, okay? There's a lot of subconscious stuff that goes on here when it comes, depending on what it is that you're doing. But remember, humans do not like change. So change is going to be uncomfortable. And if we avoid feeling pain, which is this level of uncomfortableness, leveling up in your life is going to be difficult. So you have to be willing to embrace the fact that when you learn something new and you start practicing it, you are going to fuck up. And that's okay. You are going to get, if you're going to meet new girls, you're going to get rejected, like a lot. And it's going to rub off on you, bro. You're going to be like, fuck, man, I'm not really seeing any luck. But the more you keep doing it over time, eventually your luck is going to be there. You're going to meet this girl that wants to hang out with you. You're going to meet this girl that wants to hook up with you. Right? So when it comes to like starting a business, when you start reaching out to people like clients to work with, you're going to get told no, you're going to get told, you're going to get ignored. That's going to wear off on you. But if you want to level up in life and you want to build this business, you have to keep going. So let's talk about that, right? I would say any form of like leveling up in life is understanding that one, if it's new, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be uncomfortable. But the more you do it, the more you practice, the easier it's going to get and the less you're going to think about it, all right? So when it comes to meeting new people, working on your social skills, something that arguably a lot of people have a hard time doing. I have found in the way that I teach how to meet any person, especially women that you don't know, is just go up to them and say, hey, excuse me, what's your name? And she will tell you her name. That works every single time. Now, when it comes to practicing this, okay, I'm noticing a shift right now. Like a month ago or a couple weeks ago, it's so easy for me. Like I'll go to the gym sometimes and I'll literally talk to anybody. And then days where recently I'm like, no, I'm kind of like laying back, hanging out by myself. I went up to one person today, but I was like, I want to go say hi to her, and I like fought myself mentally on doing it, and then I just went up and did it. So that right there, you fighting yourself, again, that's change. Your brain is going to stop you from doing things. So you have to make a conscious effort every single day that you want to improve on something, a conscious fucking decision, guys, on doing it. Because if you don't, your subconscious is going to win. You're not going to meet that new girl. You're not going to pitch that client. You're not going to try maxing out on your bench press, right? You're not going to do it. Your brain's going to do things because we're wired for survival. Your brain's going to do things to put you out of harm's way. So those thoughts in your head that's stopping you from doing something, I want you to know you are not the thoughts in your head. That little fucking voice in your head, that doesn't control you. You're here, but this little voice, this roommate, is going to do things to keep you safe. Meeting new people is not dangerous. It's not. Okay, so how do we do this? How to level up then? Let's talk about social life. So when I started doing this, I started just talking to women in general. I just went straight for the girls. But I have met other people that if they have a hard time doing this, you'll have other people. There's a guy that I watched named Coach Kyle. Awesome dude, by the way. I recommend you watch him. He says that if you want to, you can start by going to the grocery store or the gym or going out in public and just going out of your way to say good morning or good afternoon to every single person you see. You have to make a conscious effort to do that. So that could be what's holding me back, is I'm not consciously making an effort to approach these girls, okay? Now, before you even start practicing anything, you have to learn about how to do it. So in order to improve on a skill, you have to learn the skill in the first place. So the mindset that you need to have, okay, when the content you consume is going to adjust or shape the mindset that you have. So if you're watching videos every single day about how to meet new women, how to talk to girls, how to improve your social life, videos on confidence, so like some of the videos I post, that Corey Wayne posts, that Coach Kyle posts, or people like FitX Fearless, people like that that post videos on self-improvement and leveling up your life. The more of this content that you start consuming, your brain is going to start thinking in the way that these people are talking to you. That's what we want. So it's possible that I've just been consuming the wrong kind of content and I need to go back to watching the right content. So when you watch like the news, for example, or like politics, that's all designed to get your attention. A lot of it's really negative. So if you're watching negative content, you're likely going to see that your life is going to start being pretty negative. You're going to start complaining more. You're going to start hating people. You're going to start doing things out of like spite, But that's just what it does. You're conditioning yourself to behave based on the content that you're consuming. So if you consume, again, if you listen to audiobooks or read books or watch videos that can teach you on how to improve your social life, the more that you watch, the more you're going to start noticing. You're going to start thinking like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to go and do that. Okay? So the content you watch is the first thing. So if you start watching content that's designed to teach you how to do this stuff, you're killing two birds with one stone. You're learning how to build a new skill, but you're also putting that content in your head to shape the way you're thinking. You're more likely to go and act on the thing you want to improve on. So if you want to go and meet a new girl, for example, I need you to understand, you're going to hesitate to do it. You might not want to do it, right? But you have to, because your brain is going to tell you, hey, don't do that, man. You don't know her. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if she's going to like you or not. So you have to shape the way you think. Well, you know what? I don't know her, and if I don't talk to her, I'm never going to find out. She might be cool, she might not be. Let's just go see what happens. And then you walk up to her and say, hey, excuse me, what's your name? She'll tell you her name, and then you wait for her to ask for your name. And if she does, then continue a conversation. Or if you just want to talk to her, even if she doesn't ask for your name, then continue the conversation. But if a girl asks for your name back, that is a level of interest. That is a good sign to watch out for. Okay? But if you just want to practice your social skills and you don't want to go out and talk to girls that you're interested in, then by all means, then introduce yourself, say, hey, excuse me, what's your name? And then just start talking to them. They might ask for your name, they might not, okay? So in order then, so the first step in leveling up in life is consuming content. And I just told you, if you watch content that's designed to teach you stuff, you're going to fill your head with that like motivational shit that you're going to want to watch anyways, that's going to fucking amp you up. Now, the second part of doing this, whether it's again in social life and maybe it's working on your body, getting a better diet, learning about nutrition, learning about workouts so you can build a better body, or maybe it's about learning how to start a business. Whatever type of content you start consuming, okay, whatever it is. Remember, when you start practicing this, it's going to be new. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's okay to mess up. If you miss an opportunity with a girl, that's okay. If you don't pitch this client because today you couldn't figure out a way to pitch them, that's okay. Circle back around at a later time, in this case, and see if you can come up with a way to pitch them. Or maybe if you're like an advertiser like me, if they're running ads and then like a week later they're not running ads, oh shit, now I can film them a video about how to run ads to make them more money. There you go. If you miss an opportunity with this girl at the gym because it didn't feel like that was the right time to go up and approach her, well, if you see her again at a different place, you might be more inclined to approach her that time. So if you mess up a chance, that's okay, right? It's okay. If this workout you had sucked, try another one. And then you might have a better workout the next day. And a lot of these days, you're going to notice, guys, a lot of these days, you're going to wake up and you're not going to feel motivated to want to do something. And that is the key right there. One of the key lessons to leveling up is building that discipline to go out and do the thing you want to do every single day. This is something I'm noticing that I will go through like spurts where I'm really good at just talking to literally everybody. It kind of just happens, like that mood. I'm like socially warmed up. I want to talk to everybody. And then there's other days like today where I'm kind of like, okay, there's a couple girls in here that I would love to meet, love to go up and talk to. But yeah, you know what? I really don't want to. I just, maybe if I see them, maybe if they get close to me or something like that. Well, you're going to come up with excuses in your head as to why you're not doing it. So that's why I said if you're going to work on a new skill, you have to consciously do the thing you want. What you focus on expands, okay? So when you get in this situation, you're going to notice what I said is true. You're going to work on that skill, and then you're going to find yourself pulling back and stopping. Okay, but if you stop, you're never going to meet that girl. If you stop, you're never going to pitch that client. If you stop working out, you're never going to get the body that you want to get. If you're fat and you need to do cardio so you can lose weight, if you don't do cardio, you're never going to start burning more calories than you're eating, and you're going to keep gaining weight instead of losing it. You have to consciously do this. And I get it, man. On those days that you don't beat yourself up. But I have found it much easier if I go into an environment saying, you know what, I'm going to at least talk to one person today that I don't know. Let's just go and see who it is. So if you talk to one person that you don't know and just say, hey, hell yeah, I did the thing I wanted to do, you're reinforcing yourself positively. Now, when it comes to talking to girls, for example, if this is an area that you want to level up in, you are going to get rejected by a lot of these girls. And that's going to fucking weigh you down over time. Dude, it's doing it to me. I'm not going to lie to you. That could be why. I got friend zoned by a chick I thought was really hot the other day, and I really thought there was something going to be there. Got friend zoned by her, and now I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really care anymore, whatever. But I'm like, you know what? Is that really bothering me on a subconscious level, and I'm not even aware of it? I've talked to XYZ amount of girls, and I've been rejected by a lot of them. Like, this is kind of pointless. You don't need to, you're going to have those thoughts, okay, on anything you do. When you start a business, everything's going to take way more fucking time and work than you think it will. So when you're not seeing results, like right now, like I'm not seeing results with the girls that I want to talk to, dude, don't let that stop you. If you find yourself in a situation where you can meet a girl or at least compliment her or at least say hi, go out of your way to do it. Don't hold yourself back. It's going to be hard. Just say, hey, excuse me. Hey, I know you're checking out right now at the grocery store. Or, hey, I know you're checking out and you're about to leave. I just want to tell you, hey, I think you are so pretty, by the way. Yeah, oh my God, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Have a good day. Okay, you have to do it. And I'm telling you this because as someone that coaches guys how to do this, there are times where I still struggle. I'm not perfect, but I know how to teach other people how to do it. And so outside help, you work with people like myself, coaches like myself. There's plenty of other coaches because the outside help, when you get help from other people, it makes doing things much easier. But at the moment, a lot of the times you're going to be by yourself. And when you're by yourself and you don't have that little angel on your shoulder, that devil right here where he's like, yeah, go do it. No, don't do it. Go do it. Okay, when you're by yourself, it's going to be hard to do that. So get support if you want to. If you're trying to grow a business, get into groups or communities with other people trying to grow a business. Get support systems. If you're trying to learn how to build your social skills or talk to girls or guys or whatever you're into, or if you just want to learn how to talk to people you don't know, get in support groups where other people are trying to do this as well. Because when you're around other people trying to improve your life on the same area that you're trying to improve on, it makes doing something much easier. Whereas like me, when I go to the gym, I go to the gym to work out. But there are times where I want to go to the gym and I want to just go and meet other people. Okay? So that right there's a differentiating. So right there then, mindset, so you got to consume content, and then you consume content where you can educate yourself at the same time, and then you have to go out of your way to practice these skills, but you got to make a conscious effort to practice, and it's going to be uncomfortable, you're going to fuck up, you're not going to like it, it's not going to feel good, but the more results you start seeing, the better you're going to get, the more confident you're going to get, the more you're going to start doing it. So it's possible I'm slowing down in these situations because I'm not having the success like I want to, which tells me that maybe I just need to take it a step back and maybe I should just start working on, hey, you know what? She's cute. Let's just go up and meet her and say hi. Hey, excuse me, I saw you over there. Just want to come and introduce myself. What's your name? Maybe that's all I need to do is instead of focusing on, ideally you don't want to focus on an outcome. If you focus on an outcome, you're likely not going to get that outcome, and that's going to make approaching things much harder. So with this girl, for example, I really wanted her to accept that date with me, and I ended up getting friend zoned, and I knew there was a more likely chance she's going to say no or friend zoning me because you're going to find out the more you approach women, numbers are not in your favor. Even though I knew that, I was still hoping that I was going to achieve that outcome. So it's very possible that me holding on to that outcome and getting rejected is slowing me down. So I need to change the way I think. But in order to level up in life, if you focus on what I said, consume content and educate yourself around what it is you want to work on, So that's going to be in both, like you're going to consume content that's going to shape your mindset. And when you're learning a new skill at the same time, when you go out and practice that skill, right, you're going to know what to do. The easiest thing to get started is by knowing what step to do. So I tell people, hey, if you want to go and meet strangers, go to the grocery store or the mall, just say, hey, good morning, or hey, good afternoon. If you want to meet women, hey, excuse me, what's your name? And then you can have a conversation from there. All right, if you want to start a business, for example, it's just pitching new clients. I send video pitches over email about like walking people through how I can make them money. But regardless of what you do for your business, because yours is going to be different than mine, you got to get started. You're never going to grow a business unless you do that, okay? So your mindset should be, hey, I want to go out and I want to work on something that I want to improve on every single day. If it's meeting a girl, hey, you know what? I think she's kind of cute. Let's just go up and see what she's like. Let's just go talk to her. That's it. I'm telling you, do not set an outcome on approaching a new girl. I'm telling you, man, if you do that like I just did and you get rejected, because you likely will, it's going to suck, okay? You're less likely to keep doing it. And if that's the case, go back to step one. Start watching more videos from guys that are doing the things that you want to do, that can coach you through how to do the things you want to do. Because when you watch videos from people like me that's telling you, hey, this is how you do it, and this is the consequence of if you stop, or the consequences of if you get rejected, blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you watch videos like mine that are designed to teach you to do something, you're going to be more motivated to do it. Now, motivation on days where you feel really good, you're going to have more success on some days than you will on other days, okay? That's okay. As long as you're doing something to work on a skill, you're going to keep leveling your life up, and you're going to notice the better you get at doing something that you want to do, the less you're going to think about it, the easier it's going to get, and the better you're going to feel about yourself. So that's going to be the video right here, guys. That is literally how to level up in life. That applies to any skill. Remember, your ego and your brain is going to stop you from doing something. But you have to make a conscious decision to do it. Otherwise, if you don't make a conscious decision to approach somebody or to do something, your subconscious mind is going to stop you from doing it. So in these situations, it's very possible I wasn't practicing what I'm telling you right now. And you're going to get days like that. And if that happens, do not beat yourself up. Try again the next day. Okay? You have to go into an environment or go into work saying, I want to accomplish this. I want to meet a new girl. I want to pitch 5 clients. I want to send 100 follow-up emails. I want to film 2 YouTube videos. And then just do it. Now, you're going to notice that your attention and your focus is going to switch. So my focus right now is on growing this YouTube channel. I'm more concerned about doing this and filming 2 videos every day than I am about meeting girls like I used to. Because a couple months ago, I was like, yeah, let's go out and meet new girls. Hell yeah. Now I'm like, I keep watching my YouTube channel grow, and I'm like, I want to keep building this. This is awesome. But you can still separate that. You can still work on everything that you want to do, but you got to make a conscious decision to do it. So if I really wanted to go out and practice the social skills, I might take my dog to the grocery store as a way of telling myself that you are going to fucking talk to somebody and at least say hi or good morning. Yeah, you know what? I think I might do that actually. I'm kind of, now that I'm filming this video, I'm kind of disgusted at myself for not going out and doing that. I need to get back in the game and just go and talk to some people. Hey, if you are a guy, I'm going to end the video here, man. If you want to work with me on one-on-one coaching, link in the description down below. Check it out. And if you want to get better at dating or relationships, I have my books available as well. Links down below. Check it out. See if it's for you. With that being said, guys, hey, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.